We'll take another call from Boaz in California. Boaz, welcome to Bobby Likis Car Clinic.
Hey, Bobby, how you doing? This is Boaz from Pal Talk. You probably remember me.
I do indeed. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, you're welcome. I got to ask you, Bobby, you know, I've been reading about this new car that's supposed to be coming out by General Motors, the Chevy Volt.
Yes.
And one of the things that I wanted to get your opinion on was about the competitiveness of the car, where it's supposed to run for 40 miles on its electric engine,
right?
And then when the battery runs low, a gasoline engine kicks in and supplies that gasoline engine. By the way, is for the sole purpose of supplying power to the electric engine to keep it running. If I'm not correct me if I'm wrong.
That is correct.
Now, the question is, I mean, do you think that this is going to be competitive in the market? But you know, if you compare it to other hybrid cars like the Toyota Prius and then just regular gasoline engine cars, what do you think about that?
I think that's a great question, and the answer is absolutely. It will be competitive if they will bring to market what the concept car looks like, because the concept car itself, whoever designed that vehicle, I think Bob Lutz had much to do with that, really did a great job, and the way it's designed to run, and it's ironic you should ask about the MPG, because the Monroney sticker, which is the sticker that's on the new car on the showroom floor, has an MPG city and MPG highway, and right now the EPA and General Motors are working through how to properly present the MPG, because the first 40 miles it runs on the battery, and then when the battery reaches a percentage, 30%, and it's so 70% of its energy has gone, and it's down to 30% left over, a gasoline engine kicks in and can take the vehicle another 300 miles. And so if you had 300-mile capacity on the gasoline engine, and the 40 miles on the battery, then how many miles per gallon is that, city and highway? And what if you didn't turn on the gasoline engine, and what if you just used 20 mpg? But the one thing I do know for sure, I do believe it will be a success. I do believe that it will not only be competitive, but it will allow General Motors to use the plant that they're building to assemble batteries for other manufacturers and or other GM cars. And I also believe that the differential, the way it's made, and you nailed it, Boaz, the gasoline engine doesn't charge the battery and the battery drive the wheels, because I thought that's how the power flowed. Does not. The gasoline engine keeps the battery at 30% only, so that all of the energy from the gasoline engine is used to turn a generator that generates electricity that moves the wheels.
This is what I've heard too.
That's a fact.
I don't, you know, Bobby, to be honest with you, I don't understand if GM and its technology has gone this far in giving you 40 miles on electricity.
Right.
Why not? Why not take that extra step that you just mentioned, to where when the battery drops to 30%, the gasoline engine kicks in and charges the battery while it's, is that possible, to charge the battery while it's running the car?
Yes, but think of it this way. One of the biggest challenges right now with gasoline engines that are in a regular automobile is that a vehicle that has 200 horsepower on a dyno doesn't have 200 horsepower on the street, because the engine has to turn an air conditioner compressor, it has to turn a power steering pulley, and that's hard to do that. It has to turn an alternator, and that takes, so you have parasitic draw from every gasoline engine, and that draw reduces their efficiency, and so what you get and left over to turn the wheels is not what you had or under the hood. So when you redesign and you think outside the box and you think where's the maximum we can get from the least amount of gasoline usage, you don't want that engine to charge that battery, only to keep the battery in a state that would run the accessories, and that's all you want it to maintain, because you want to take all of the possible energy from the battery and direct it to the wheels turning to maximize the mileage driven from the gasoline used and or the power used from the engine. I like that. In fact, on our website, if you go to carclinicnetwork.com and go to Bobby Shares the Mic, you will see that I recently interviewed the marketing director for the Volt automobile. Hey, Boaz, thanks for your call. Pal Talk, thank you for listeners across. I'll see you same time, same stations next week. I'm Bobby Likas. Sorry I couldn't get to your calls. Like us, you'll love us.